Do you know you can actually embroider out your stitch book? On the Husqvarna Viking Designer EPIC 2, I'm going to show you how you can use the design shaping feature on the embroidery side to bring in decorative stitches and sew out all the rows, just like we've been talking about for like our Stitching Cosmos course, where we recommend that you stitch out all your decorative stitches. Now it'll take just a little time to set up, but when you realize that you can fill an entire hoop full of decorative stitches and then push that button and walk away, I think you'll really like the results. You can play around with different decorative stitches, different decorative threads with each of the rows and have some fun. So here's what we're talking about. So just go over first to the sewing machine side and find a menu you want to start to stitch out. So how about fun? We're kind of in the crafting stitches. Let's just start with stitch number 1 and bring it in. Now decide how big of a stitch book page you want to be embroidering on. If you don't need it very wide, you might like, say, the 180 by 130 hoop, and I am going to rotate that because my idea is that we'll do lines this way. So go ahead and rotate 90 degrees, and you can do this in the design shaping, but we'll just prep it for right now. Go into design shaping. That's the little symbol with the star and the circle down at the bottom. So since you can actually put designs, decorative stitches, or embroidery designs around any of these shapes, if you're thinking stitch book, I'm thinking straight line. So let's go ahead and touch that. You might extend the line to the edge of your hoop if you want to really kind of fill that out. And then what you're going to do is just go ahead and start touching the plus. You're seeing I've touched it, so 3 are showing. I can get a couple more in there. 4 is almost completed that line. 5 kind of starts to push it all together. So I might just come back here and then bring that line just enough so they all touch. Like it looks like you sewed it out, but you actually didn't. Once you have the first stitch, touch the check mark, and you might move it to the bottom of your screen or top, whichever way you're going to start with. Let's go back. We're going to do this a total of 3 times. We'll do this with each of these stitches. Let's pick out stitch number 2, bring it in. So I touched and hold to bring the stitch in. The design does need to be highlighted before you touch the design shaping feature. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now I didn't rotate it because I want to show you what our options are. Straight line. And it actually, I was wondering if it was flipping it for me here. If it hadn't, or if there's a different look, you do have the option in design shaping to rotate that around. So if one looks better to you, you could actually pick which way you want it to stitch out. So let's go ahead. This is a little longer stitch also. So maybe 4 repeats, maybe push it together so they touch the check mark, and stitch number 2 is ready to stitch. Keep going until you have added as many stitches as will fill the hoop. Let's just kind of go down and say, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go ahead and jump to some of the bigger stitches, like in the K menu, which is your omni stitches. Watch how much fun you can have with these. So when you do get to this menu, you can see your possibilities. Going to the design shaping area, and pick the line. Again, we could rotate this if you felt like that should be a different direction. And again, those will kind of fill up, or we could spread that line in and even try to get 4 in there. There's a little overlap, so I don't know if that would be ideal or not, but I think I'm going to just kind of do this the easy way. 3 repeats of that design look sufficient. And look how easy that is going to be for stitching out. So have a seat, try this out. If nothing else, you're going to get really good at using your design shaping and realizing how many fun stitches are in this machine.